Hello and welcome to the start of Chapter 3 in Corpse Party. I'm Bring Stabbity, the stabby stab that ever stabbied, and with me I have...
In Weissmuller, the ghost who was haunting a normal school then got sucked by the curse of other ghosts to end up haunting an extremely cursed and horrible school.
Yeah, and for those that didn't watch it, that's from the extra from Chapter 1. Instead, let's hop into Chapter 3. There we go. Start a new game, NYS, the controls are yours.
Heck yes, we've looted the opening.
Yes, we will.
心配すんな。さっきまで一緒だったんだろ。すぐその辺で会えるって。やだ
話に方したくない。あんたも見たでしょ、エミの死体。頭が
Stop panicking.
頭がばっくり割れて、きっとあいつに殴られたのよ。
思い出させんなよ。頼むから。
Well, that was a split-second flash of imagery.
More than just the second was split.
That is correct.
くそ、みんなどこ行ったんだ。
You'll never find out.
見て袋井、廊下が嘘、伸びてる。
That is actually a key piece of information.
そっちじゃないよ、こっちだってほら、廊下。
なんか、こっち来るぞ。うわあ！が、
Once again, the sound design of this game. Well, this is a completely new place. But hey, it's raining. That means she actually has a source of water. No one else does.
I don't think Fukuroi made it, though.
No, doesn't look like it. Yeah, you can
I
just
don't-
barely make out her face.
I don't think she'll be able to give you back your head.
No, I don't think
doesn't-
so. That scream. Who could be calling us?
もしもし。
助けてくれ。助けてくれ。
And we do incidentally get the exact date of
Yeah, October 27th, 2008.
and not that this is when it started, but we now see pretty much what time it is at this point for Naomi.
Yep, almost midnight.
Like 10 minutes to,
Yep,
right?
that's what it looks like to me.
ナオミなの？返事をして。ねえ。お母さん？
You really need to have watched that, listened to that in headphones. The sound balance like made it feel it was coming from right behind you and to the left.
お母さん、私だよ。今大変なことになって。ナオミ、声を聞かせて。お願い。何か喋って。お母さんよ。
It's a neat effect.
It is.
神様。あの子も無事に。
I think Naomi is holding the phone to her left ear.
That would make sense, yeah.
助けてくれ。
And that likewise is coming from the left.
Mm-hmm.
助けてくれ。助けてくれ。助けてくれ。
聖子。わかんないよ。一緒に出ようって言ったのに。自殺するってどういうことよ。何があったの。何を見たの。お気の毒に。あなたは。
It's not.
And it looks like Naho was able to get between the version of the school that contained Yoshiki and company and the one that contained Naomi and Seiko, since we saw them covering the same ground in the school, but not the same version.
私は
And
ここ
also,
で死んだ幽霊です。
the interesting thing is that it seems like Chapter 1 happened before Chapter 2, but Chapter 2 also happened before Chapter 1. Because Mayu's splattered remains were already there at the start of Chapter 1. but Seiko's death and Naomi's emotional reaction to it was already present in Yoshiki's Nayumi's world.
It's some timey-wimey bullshit is what it is.
Correct. Gotta get that Doctor Who reference in there.
お気の毒って。お友達は触れてしまったのです。あれ
These kids all need
こ
beaten
の
for
学
staying
校
out
そ
so
のものを
late.
縛り付けている恐るべき呪いです。その呪いに触れた者は精神を侵され、心を守るために突発的に防御反応が起こって自害を選んでしまう人もいます。人によっては錯乱状態に陥ったり、何の予兆もなく突然周囲の人に危害を加えたり、症状は様々ですが。
Strange though, Seiko actually seemed like she was holding it together really well up until the last.
Up until the very last moment. Yep.
そんな。お友達が亡くなった今、この学校、この空間で生きている人間はもうあなたしかいません。嘘。あなたはこのまま死ぬまで一人ぼっち。
Well, that's horrible, Nako.
I feel like Naho's people skills might have atrophied a bit since the time she died.
Well, if she was a paranormal researcher, who knows how good her people's skills were at the beginning.
True, but I get the feeling that it's not just, you know, her normal state. This is stereotypical, I'm a freaking ghost and not all there behavior.
Yeah, that does make sense.
聖子たちの番号入ってるんだ。
And that sprain is still. Oh! Ow!
Yeah.
Oh, ah.
So much for Seiko's wrappings.
嘘、足が。
She puked from the pain.
しっかり。いつも強気なナオミさんらしくないぞ。
Oh no, Naomi is being possessed by Seiko.
私そんなに強くないよ。
Use the force, Naomi.
聖子。おや、誰か助けて。
Well, you know, Seiko had a great sense of time.
You'll have to explain that one.
Seiko watches.
Oh, yes. And I guess as a side note, we do want to point out Naomi's cell phone, and it's in the stairwell next to the bathrooms. Chapter 3. Hey,
偉いぞ。
where does this look like we
よく泣か
are?
なかったな、ゆか。
They're in classroom 1 yet again.
Classroom 1A, yet again.
And we have Satoshi, Yuka, and some
And Casper the
random
Friendly Ghost.
well, it's a blue ghost, not a red ghost, which means our odds are better that it's not evil.
Yeah, but not absolutely. Oh, you just had to say it, Satoshi, and now she's crying.
ゆか泣いてないもう。
ここに連れてこられた生命エネルギーは全部で9個だ。9つの魂がさっき入ってきた。
Nine souls pulled into this space. Ha ha ha.
俺に
Count von
You can-
Count.
直美、よしき、篠崎、先生、篠原、鈴本に森重、あの場にいた全員か。くそ。
お姉ちゃんたちみんなこの学校にいるのですか？
いや、今言ったように多重次元にチリジリになっている。同じ校舎であって違う場所にいるから全員と会うのは難しいと思う。下手に逆らってこの学校の怒りに触れるとどんな目に遭うか。
Oh, we have to try anyway.
忠告はありがたいが、俺たちは絶対に。
Oh yeah.
Remember how Satoshi was characterized as the great big coward in the intro? Say goodbye to that.
全員揃って。
He has now leveled up and he is the protagonist.
Um,
兄ちゃん
You know how
Yeah,
Shinji needed to be convinced pretty much the entire series to get in the robot? Satoshi doesn't.
Satoshi is the one who'd whimper and cry thinking about the fate of the people forced to get in the robot, and then when he's told to Satoshi get in the robot, he says, "Well, I gotta man up and get in the robot."
Or if we want to bring a Gundam reference that is hilariously misunderstood. From the original Gundam, there's a line where Amuro shouts, "I may not like it, but I'm a man!" And everyone laughs, "Oh, he doesn't like being a man." It's like, no, that's not the it that he's talking about. He doesn't like the fact that he has to fight. But he's a man and he's gonna fight.
こんな目に遭わされ
And
る
by
理由がな
man, we
い。
mean 15-year-old, because also anime.
Yes.
理不尽な蹂躙には絶対に屈しない。
Past your mid-teens, you become less good of a pilot.
Yeah, remember this guy? The one who was spooked by the tiniest little thing? Guy has found determination.
今時珍しいな。その心、どうかなくさずにいてくれ。誰も死なせたくないという気持ち。
Has already
どんな
failed.
現実が待っていようとも、その心を最後まで保ち続けられれば、全員を救うことはできなくても、運命を少しでもいい方へ導くことができるかもしれない。
Well, Asterix seems like a decent person.
He does.
私たちのようにならないでくれ。
お兄ちゃん
どうした？
学校の怒りにって何のこと？
Well, you see, it's haunted. And it's not just haunted, it's super haunted. So,
It's
yeah,
not-
it has a malevolent will.
It's not haunted like your ordinary Japanese school, which, you know, has a couple of ghosts, one of them hanging out in the bathroom and the other in the basement somewhere or something. No. who will be mildly spooky if you run across them. No, it has a real serious grade A haunting going on. In fact, beyond grade A, this
この
is
校舎自体に意志があるとでも言うのか。よし、とにかく先生やみんなを探そう。
Well, you know that a gentleman ghost is essentially the gender-swapped version of Moaning Myrtle
途中で出口が見
from
つかっ
Harry
たら、
Potter.
お前は先に家に戻るんだ。
and also incidentally, he's a stock urban legend archetype in Japanese school lore, although admittedly they're not usually so classy.
Yes.
玄関や非常口、屋上なら外に出られるかもしれない。それでいいか？
Capiche? Alright, let's explore the classroom a little bit. Teacher's desk is covered with markings. Looking closely, there appear to be words written on it, but the letters are indistinct and seem to be changing from moment to moment as if in flux. Because they're getting pulled in from another universe. Sitting on one of the shelves behind the glass door is a tiny key. Unfortunately, the cabinet itself seems to be locked, so there's no way to get to it. Smash the cabinet! Oh.
Well, if that cabinet's locked, we can just grab that chair and use that to smash open the cabinet, right?
That's the very smart idea. That's what I would do. Sadly, we can't
I don't have
pick it up.
controls.
Oh, sorry. There we go. Now you have controls. There's a door behind the shelf, but it seems to exist purely for show, as it's affixed to the wall like a model. There's no way to open it. Yurong shouted, "No second takes! We'll do it live!"
Affixed to the wall like a model. Well, you know, something that I've seen affixed to the wall more than once is Pamela Anderson.
Hey!
That's, you know, affixed to the wall like a model, right?
Yeah, it is. There's a newspaper article pinned to the wall. It's from a publication called Heavenly Post. The headline reads, "Breaking news, serial kidnapping ends in murder," but much of the newsprint is worn away. The bodies of the absconded youths were discovered within Heavenly Host Elementary School building on September 18th, 1973 at around 7 p.m. Authorities further revealed that a male instructor from the school was found with them, alive but near catatonic, holding a pair of bloodied scissors. Everything before and after this part is too faded to be legible.
ひどい事件だ。篠崎が前に話してた。本当にあった怖い事件でも聞いたことあるが。
Hey, Stream Elements just realized that I'm live.
Hooray!
Yeah. Go north actually for a second. Can we actually go anywhere, or are we blocked in?
Well, we can't get to the
go
stairs.
in, but yeah, let's not go there. Words seem to be faintly hovering over the flyer on the wall. Unfortunately, they keep lightening and darkening, moving and fluctuating, making it impossible to infer whatever message they're meant to convey. Yeah.
Speaking of just the word newsprint, you know what that actually ended up reminding me of, just because newsprint ended up getting used a lot therein in a way that...
There's a rusted bucket on the ground. It's empty.
Merciful.
Yeah.
But that reminded me of the Spirit Engine 2, because talking out, reading stuff in the newsprints.
That's right. Huh. You see that board?
Yes.
It's doing those shenanigans again.
It's getting its shenan on.
子供の幽霊。真っ
Uh-oh.
赤なワンピース。古い時代。
One Piece. Uh,
お兄ちゃん
I've never actually seen that.
yep.
大丈夫だ。もういなくなったぞ。
I've never actually seen One Piece.
Oh,
大丈夫だ。
neither have I.
大丈夫だぞ。
It was me deliberately being a little
Actually, let's not grab that. Let's go up into classroom 2A.
Were you getting bored with my efforts there?
With your efforts to get the board. Anyway, supposedly there's a scene here that we can grab before we get the board.
うわっ
Ah!
痛いよお兄ちゃん
It's a
ゆか
corpse!
見るな。作り物じゃない。本当に人が死んでいる。やはりこれは現実だ。
お兄ちゃん
死体、本物の死体。俺もみんなもこうなるのか。
お兄ち
ゆか、いや大丈夫だ。ゆか、行くぞ。来るんだ。
We're actually not leaving the room. Keep checking the corpse. Corpse sprawled on the ground, decomposing rapidly. Message has been painstakingly carved into the floorboards next to it, seemingly with fingernails alone. Ugh. Read it. Kill me. Please kill me. Please kill me. Please kill me. Please kill me. Can't take any more. Can't take any more. Can't take any more. Looking closely, there appears to be a student ID name tag on its chest. Takayuki Motomura.
Well, a lot more name tags in this chapter than the previous two.
16 of them in just this chapter, whereas there were 6 each in the first 2 chapters, so just this one has more than the first 2 combined. Suicide upon discovering little sister's lifeless remains. Oh my.
And that wasn't a take, oh my. Oh no.
No. Yeah, okay. It's fine, let's continue on. There's another corpse that we need to find.
Of course there is.
There's a corpse sprawled out on the ground, decomposing rapidly. It's clutching a letter in its hand. The letter reads as follows. Dear brother, I regret that we couldn't see one another again before my death, but I no longer have the energy to move, and I'm so desperately thirsty. My tongue started swelling up like a sponge, and it keeps cutting off my air. I'd find it fascinating if it would stop nearly suffocating me. I just want something to drink. Anything. Heck, I'd even drink that scary orange juice from the back of the fridge right about now. But there's not a drop of anything to be found. I'm so thirsty, it's actually making me nauseous. Weird, huh?
Also, I have to say, how do you manage to leave orange juice sitting in the fridge long enough that it gets scary?
I mean, if you're not particularly a fan of orange juice, then it can happen.
Still, it takes longer than milk, and what sort of person is not a fan of orange juice?
Uh-huh.
I say, me, the citrus lover. Yeah.
I just hope at least you can make it out of here alive. Hiroko Motomura. Withered away from dehydration, age 16. Amazaki West Senior Private School. Alright, let's continue. Yeah, we can take a look at stuff. Shelf is crammed full of very old, thoroughly yellowed books with unusual titles. The Ballad of Bad Evil Bunny. Book of Beetle Wings. But do they have Bunnicula in there?
God, that been so long since I read that.
Alright. Death is blind. It comes for all souls regardless of their worth, or lack thereof. Alright, let's continue out these doors. And keep heading right, and there should be some notes. Yes, there are. Victim's Memoirs, 1 of 5. Otaki, Mitsuhara, I want to see you again. The ghost told me. Apparently you were brought here too, but we're in different spaces. Even though we're in the same school, I can't see you. Why did this happen to us? I shouldn't be here. I should be in my Math 1 class at prep school. My sister's going to be really mad at me for skipping. I don't think she'd believe this excuse even if I told her, though. I feel like if I can never find you, I'll be able to get out of here alive. I don't know why. But if we really are in the same school, then I know there must be a way of getting in contact with you, and I'm going to find it. Right. Mitsuhara Otaki. Brotherhood High succumbed to darkening and died in anguish. Okay, well.
And that's first we've heard, I think, of the term the darkening, but won't be the last.
Maybe. I don't recall if we have or haven't. Anyway, let's save again.
Yeah, that's a...
And override on the same slot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's...
Yep. And
that
now...
is indeed an idea of goodness.
Now we can go back to classroom 1A.
お兄ちゃん、ゆかたち、お家帰れるの？
Probably not.
帰れなくなったの？死んじゃうの？
We're already down 2 people.
ねえ、嘘だよね。お兄ちゃん、ねえ。
And possibly a third.
We'll be okay, Yuka.
Let's be positive.
大丈夫だよ、ユカ。きっとみんなで帰れるぞ。心配するな。俺がついてるから。な。よし、偉いぞ。
And so far she's being sort of faint-hearted and emotional, but
she is also quite a bit younger, so I mean, you know what? So far, she's not bad.
She's not as much younger as she seems, but whatever. I'm giving her a pass here, and this is an extremely high-stress situation.
今は丸飲みでやり過ごすんだ。あいつも、ナオミも、どこかで震えているかもしれない。早く見つけてやらないと。
I can't judge anybody for having, getting emotional about.
あの板、移動してないか？
さっきはこっちにあったよ。
待ち伏せしてみるか。 床を調べてみよう。
I think it was
You
here,
got-
right?
お
Yep.
前ここで少し待っていられるか？
お兄ちゃん置いてっちゃやだ。
大丈夫、すぐ戻るよ。俺に考えがあるんだ。
分かった。早く戻ってきてね。
あ、
Be right back. Let's go collect that board.
I just had a thought. So wait here.
ゆか、その板取れるか？
Then he goes to reread the victim's memoirs and. Sorry.
これだね。
A large, thin floorboard with an unsettling amount of give. Seems a bit sketchy to use.
うまくいったな。一つ出し抜いてやったぞ、この学校を。
It seems a bit sketchy to use, but we're gonna have to pencil in a use of it in order to get further in the game.
よし、行こう。
待ってお兄ちゃん。
All right, here's where we're
Those
gonna
all.
make a cut.
あのね、これ
なんだ？ちっちゃい瓶だな。
これね、ゆかのお守り。香りのビーズだよ。
ほー、いっぱい入ってるな。
匂い嗅いでみて。
お、キャラメルの匂いだ。すごいな。
面白いでしょ。
また近所の文房具屋で買ったんだな。
あれね、キャラメル味は事故とか危険から守ってくれるの。だからお兄ちゃんにあげる。
味？気に入ってんだろ？いいよ、お前持ってな。
でもいいの、持ってて。
ん？
やだもん。お兄ちゃん怪我とかしたら嫌だもん。心配だもん。お兄ちゃん慌てんぼだから。
こいつ怖くて足も体も震えているじゃないか。無理しやがって。
Turns out you really find out the. All right, we're taking a break right here. Anyway, on the interactive version, now, I guess I can step back. If we take it, we absolutely skip out on on one of the bad endings. If we decline it, I still think we can get the good ending, but just to be safe, we're calling the interactive split right here. Option 1, decline, and we'll be going towards our first bad ending. Option 2, take it, and we'll go towards all the other bad endings plus the good ending. So yeah, make your choice.